Good evening, everyone. I am audible to you. Am I audible to you? Is the screen visible to all of you? Is the screen visible to all of you? Let's start the today's class. So it's our day 4 of our cybersecurity and ethical hacking training. Today's topic is authentication and password security. It is one of the most important concepts in cybersecurity. Sorry. Every day we log into Gmail, Instagram, Facebook, and many other applications or websites. Uh, you found that you have to enter your personal credentials like passwords, username, and other thing like age, like that. What happened when your passwords and username are get stolen by someone? So by the end of the today's class, you know uh, how to secure your password, what are the ways that cybersecurity companies do or IT sector do to make secure your password, or even you know how to crack that passwords. Okay, so let's start today class. All are ready? So let's understand two basic terms. Sorry. First is authentication and second is authorization. Authentication simply means who are you. Okay. For example, if you want to go somewhere via flight, so you go to airport. So when airport authority or the BSF person asks you about your password, your passport, okay, or your identity, then it's termed as authentication. Okay, everyone got the term authentication. Authentication simply mean who are you, just like your Aadhaar card, your passport, your PAN card. These cards are for your identity. It tells who are you simply. Okay. Next term is authentication. Authentication simply terms as what are you allowed to do or what you are allowed to access. For example, when I go to airport, if I want to sit in the flight, so I will have to show a boarding pass or have a boarding pass with me. That shows that I am the authorized person to have a seat in the flight. Okay, everyone got the authorization also. There is one more example for it. For example, if your college uh, has some physical security, and when you enter in your college, the guard asks about your identity. Who are you? So you show just your ID card as your identity. That shows you are the person, authenticated person of that organization to be entered. Okay. Uh, for the next thing, that is authorization, then your student dashboard, admin panels. For example, your every college has its own website. In this website, they have each sections like student section, teacher section. So students can't able to enter in the teacher sections. So that is stand for authorization. Okay. So now tell me any other real life example of authentication and authorizations. So I understand you got the topic. You have to tell me a real life example of authorization and authentication. Yeah, you can say it Azure as a Azure paid service. You have the proper access to use that service. That shows authorization. What about authentication? Give me some example. Yeah, you can say it, but it comes in different category. What about others? Jia, Kola, Anupama, Nikhil, Rishika. Any example related to authentication and authorization? There are lots of examples. When you go to your bank, you see some authentication and authorization. When you go for a movie, then the movie ticket shows that you are the authorized person to watch the movie. Yeah, that can be termed as authentication. Yeah, Rishika, correct. Okay. Now let's move towards the next thing. So the password illusion. So before starting, there are three passwords. Okay, that mentioned as the top password of the years. Did anyone know about this? Why they are called as the top passwords of the year? Anyone knows these three passwords? Why they called as the top passwords of the year? In Adobe database, before some time, in that database, it was found that when the data password is leaked, it found that the many people or many humans try to write these passwords. Okay, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 password QWERTY. Okay, in the database, this type of passwords were shown repeatedly. Okay, now I have one challenge for everyone. I will type three passwords. Uh, Tell me which one is perfect one. Okay. So which one is the strongest one? What others things? Nikhil, you have to answer only one. It's single choice. What about Kola and Jia? Anupama? Can anyone raise hand and give reason of the password B? Anyone from your side? Why you choose B? Uh, those who want to answer can raise hand. Just I want to know why you are saying B option. Okay. So, uh, in your point of view, the uh, complexity matters. Okay, complexity means using special symbols, other things like capital letter, special things. Okay, that's matter. If I am correct, thumbs up. If all of you are thinking same, okay, Rishika has just changed his answer, or she is the correct one. Because when we talk about the password length, so if there is the length of the password is too big, that it may take thousands of years to crack it, or take a much longer time than this B password. Okay, as the B password has only 1 2 3 4 5 6 characters, and in this there are a lot of characters. For each characters, the complexity to crack it increases, as well as the time also increases. So to crack a long password has more longer time, take more longer time to crack. Okay, everyone got it? Why the C answer is correct? Okay. So as humans are very weak in suggesting passwords, even many of you suggest your password like your nickname, your birthday year, as well as your pet name. Sometimes you find combination of your birth date along with your nickname. Such are common passwords that you use. So humans are weak in uh, finding passwords or picking passwords. Okay, and there are some few weak passwords of the year, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 password in and 20. As we saw, nothing randomness and unpredictability of a password. Okay, there are two simple and two easy passwords. Okay, as we already talked about length and complexity, so length is more important, as well as the length indirectly result in increase of the complexity also. As there is two password like correct horse battery staple beats password, as the password has many special symbols, numeric digits, capital letter, but still the stronger one is the correct horse battery staple. Okay, have you got the point why length and complexity matters and why length wins, complexity lose? Uh, Nowadays, in some websites, the thing has to be changed. Or if still some websites use add character, then there is a reason behind it. Uh, Arshut, we already talked in the last section, Saturday class, that something like hash was there to prevent it from cracking. Okay, so when the password of 8 characters, then it will be converted into hash. Okay, we will learn in the upcoming slide. Okay. uh, Rishika, when the password length is fixed, just like when we have at least 8 characters, then we must need some special characters. If we talk about ASCII and we use special characters, then for each place we need 128 checks. Okay, to do. So if using special characters and numeric and capital letters will increase each character complexity, and the length will increase overall complexity. So in case of the 8 character password, we prefer to use special characters. But if we have cushions to use long passwords, then if we don't use long password, it will be okay. But if there is long password and we use special character, then it make it uncrackable. Okay, have you got it? So here is the one activity. Just you have to crack your passwords. Okay, is everyone even before try to find how much strong its password or how much time it taken to crack the password you use. Have even anyone try before it? Means how much time need to crack your password of your Instagram, of your Gmail, either Facebook or a website password that you written. So now what you need to do, you need to open browser, just type how secure is my password. Okay, what you have to type? Just type how secure is my password. And when you hit enter, you find that how much time your password will take. Okay, just I will do also how to how secure is my password. Okay, so just I do one thing like I type my name as well as @123. So it tell me to crack it, it take 5 years. What happened if I just simply type Madhur? Then it take only 7 milliseconds. What if I increase the length? For example, I type anything. Then you can find that it takes 2 under 1 zillion years. Okay, everyone got it? Why length matter? Even in the this is too long password and I even not use a single character. What if I use a single special character? Then the complexity is increased too much. Okay, after just increasing a single special character at the rate. Now you need to perform this and tell how much days your password will take to crack. As Arshjot says 10 days, then Arshjot password is 2 weeks. Everyone need to answer how much time your password need to crack. 2 millions. What about others? Kola, Jia, Anupama, 12,000 years. What about others? 3 weeks. Still weak. Arjot, get the point. Why I am doing it. When you type, okay, tell me how many of you type your correct password to this website? How many of you type your correct password on this website? Not me. Okay. Okay. Kola never do again it. Rishika never do it. What happened? This website store my password as well as when checking it, it store my password. Okay. So it can give password to anyone else and they can do further exploit. Okay. So these websites store password as well as also. Okay. So never check your password online in that websites. For that, use proxy servers. Okay, to do so. Uh, no, Google is something else. The websites also tries to capture the password. As when I am reading once a cybersecurity book, it tell a beautiful lines. Something that is free, then we are not a customer. We are a product. Okay. When you understand this line, it has a very deep meaning. Something that is free, then we are not a customer. We are a product for them. Just like a free Wi-Fi, then it's not a free service. We are a product for them. They analyze our traffic and do further malware rusting. Okay. Google, also saving passwords on Google is not a good habit. Rishika, you might it's a good habit to change your password periodically, but if you don't do so, then uh, when your password was submitted to this website, may chance that it was encrypted due to HTTPS or SSL also. Due to that reasons, you no need to change your password. But if you change your password, it is a good habit. Okay, everyone got my point? Now, whenever some another trainer asks you to type your password on similar website to check how secure is your password or how much time it takes to crack, never upload your original password. Okay, so you get a lesson here. Okay, everyone do this activity. So we will move further. Also, one more thing, as Arjun saying that our Google store some passwords. So just I will go to Google and check how much password it has stored. Who want to see that part? Is Google store my password or not? If I do not say Google to save it, means I do not give permission Google to save it until Google save it. So let's move. So this is my Chrome dashboard. I need to go to settings. Okay, where is setting? Here. Okay, this will open my dashboard. I just type password manager. Okay. So in this all this website, my password is stored. Okay, due to security reason, I can't able to click or show your password. Just for example, okay, this one I already done it. So it has stored my password. Okay, this one. This was the password that I give permission to Google to store it. Okay, and you can also check your cookie management. Okay, just for cookies, you need Firefox to see your cookies. Also, even here we might able to see cookie. Okay, in Chrome we can't able to see cookies. If you are using in some another browsers like Firefox, okay, or Edge, then you are able to see your cookies. In that cookies, my password was stored also. Okay, everyone got how to check your password in your cookies. And due to this cookies leak password, many websites has changed their working flow and they shift from cookies to something else, that is post methods. Okay, nothing is safe in this world. As we use our digital world too much, nothing is safe. Got point, Arshjot? Means every single click was watching by someone. Okay, So we are not safe at all digitally. Now the next topic is multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication simply means authentication by more than one means, like asking passwords to a user along with something that I have something that show my identity. For example, if I want to give my Google ID password to someone else, it also asks about a token that's you want to allow to share your Gmail ID or give access to your Gmail ID to someone else. It also asks me about my PIN that I used for sharing. Okay, so that is stand for multi-factor authentication. Even many websites uses multi-factor authentication. One more incident was happened to me when I am new to Telegram, and as well as I am in the software teaching training part. Then my Telegram get hacked because I use their single authentication. Okay, then I do something things like change the passwords and also enable multi-factor authentication. Even one my friend has um, gone for a LinkedIn password, LinkedIn hacked, and the hacker changed the password also. Okay, you know that LinkedIn is a powerful tool for placement like things, and the ID that was too old on LinkedIn has value. So hacker tries to steal old IDs and change the details. Okay. For example, my ID is nearby 4 to 5,000 old, year old. So many one tries to get my ID, but they can't able to complete access over here there. Okay. So LinkedIn, Truecaller, they post something that was not posted by me as well as my assistant. Then I know that someone access my LinkedIn. Then I check over my browser to see the activity, or uh, then I talk to customer support of LinkedIn. Okay, by this way I got the details who did it. Okay, everyone got it. So using multi-factor authentication is a habit to make things not done by unauthorized access. Okay. Now the next is session management. Sometimes a hacker or a bad person might take your session. Okay. As many websites as lack of attention towards session expiry. Okay. For example, if you open your bank's website, then there a timer will be open and shows that after certain interval of time this dashboard you log in will be automatically log out. Have you noticed it? That defined as session management. Okay, some website still do not use session management, then hacker exploit that session. Okay, the next we already talk about two cookies, as sometimes the password we type will be stored in the form of cookie. Okay, so can anyone tell me what is cookie? Yeah, Nikhil, you are correct. Anyone tell me, as many of you are from software background? Let me check how much software you know. What is cookie? Rishika, you might something miss. It is a small data packet which stores data in our browser, not a website. Okay, it is stored data in our browser, or sometimes this cookie is used to uh, transfer one data from one page to another. Okay, that is the use of cookie, and it was used in older version to transfer data. Now to transfer data from one web page to another, we use some post method. Okay, no, not Asjot, it's not created by website. It's our browser. You can say it's browser cache history. Okay, cache memory. So some part of the browser was used as a cookie. And to explain what is cookie, you just say it is a small data packet uh, which is used to store a small amount of data which can be stored by our browser. Okay. For example, here my browser is Chrome. So if something like cookie was stored, then it was stored in my Chrome browser, not in the website. Okay. So how many of you are from the background Java development? Just as a, I want to know how many of you are still working in Java. Even there is a story that's connect my cyber security journey, which comes from Java. As I am a Java developer along with a Java trainer, then I shift my, as Java is too much secure, I want to know its flaw. So to know its flaw, I convert my Java development environment towards cyber security. Okay. So Java is too vast and too secure language. Even every banking website use Java. Okay, let's move ahead. This is the working of the multi-factor authentication. Like when there is a multi-factor authentication, the website asks for password, which stands for something you know. For a person who need to log in, then he need to remember his password. Okay, then he need to get his code on the phone. So he needs something that he have. Okay, so something you have, then we move further. That is something you are, like your fingerprint, your face recognition. Okay, your biometric. Okay, why website use multi-factor authentication? Because if I my password got stolen, okay, then even the unauthorized person still can't able to access my website or my Instagram or Facebook page, whatever the password was stolen. Okay, so my account was still protected. Okay, that is the need of multi-factor authentication. Now the most powerful tool, John the Reaper. Wait a minute. The- Something before it was missed, might miss. I think so. Yeah. So before it, we need to talk about hashing. Anyone know about hashing? Okay. What do you think? Your website store password in format that you provide? Have you got my question? Okay, so you all are correct. Website do not store password in plain text. They store password in the form of hash. Okay, so a hash is a mathematical function which simply convert our password into a long string. Okay, so the long string, as we already talked about, length is more important in password. So what it do, it convert my password into a long string so that a attacker can't able to crack it. Okay, or you can easily generate any hash. Okay, so yeah, in the form of a scramble code. So how many of you want to learn how to how to generate a hash? Okay, okay. So for that, I need to open my virtual machine. I will add one slide about hashing. Just as I told you, I will also mention in the slide also. Let my machine start. How many of you still not installed or configured the machine? How many of you not installed the virtual machine? Configure means uh, just configure to our network means collaborate with our system and collaborate with our network also. That stand for configure. Just it simply under when you purchase a phone, you ask about what are the configurations. So means what are the specifications. So as per this specification of my system and my virtual machine, I need to collaborate. That stand for configuration. So it basically means how many of you started your virtual machine, Kali, or installed it. Let's open a terminal by using a shortcut key. This is Control Alt T. Now, for example, if I need, for example, if I use hello and find its hash, then what I do, this is one hashing algorithm. Okay, when I just hit enter, it give me a hash. This was the hash which was of hello. Okay, everyone got it. How hash was generated? Similarly, you can generate your hash also, just like Nikhil. Okay, now everyone who has machine need to do, just type your name and share the hash. Okay, how many of you have your PC or taking class with your PC? Okay, those who are attending the class on laptops, then they can do it in their Kali Linux machine. So just compute your name hash and tell over the chat box. Anyone want to see the command that is used? Even you can observe that I don't use Nikhil H word. So my hash was like 8. And when Nikhil used its H, then there is too much difference in the hash. So one character will change the things too much. What about others? Even those who do not have laptops currently now, they can just browser it and type hash generator, and you can click over here. Just type this thing. For example, my name. Then I generate. It give me an hash. Okay. Along with it, you also give me a hash for SHA1. So just type your answer. We will move ahead. What about others? Anupama, Harjot, Jia. It's Kali, Kali. The username and password by default are same. Yeah, only Kali. Still some. Let me check once. use K capital. Arjun, you do not change your password during the installation time. It's still not working. Then you need to reconfigure your machine. Means you need to just reinstall the machine on your virtual box. And when you do so, it asks you for the password. Okay. So when it asks it for password, you didn't type it. Okay. Uh, for now, you can do over browser also. What about Anupama, Jia? Now, for example, uh, if you want to crack your own hash or any hash you got, so before cracking that hash into password, you need which algorithms is used. As there are many algorithms like MD5, SHA1, okay, as well as some bluefish, like a lot of algorithms was there. So first thing we need to find what type of algorithms is used to crack or in building the hash. Okay, so let's move over. This is the John the Reaper file system, or you can say is working flow. Okay, so John the Reaper has some word list. There and this word list are applied uh, to cross check the main hash or main password. Then the hash engine execute. After that, if the password was verified, it will give us the password. Otherwise, it will go on the next word. Again, it match with the word list, apply some rules, then hash engine execute. Again, the process remains same. So this is the working of the John the Ripper tool. It was a tool that is used to find password from the hash. Everyone got it? So we are basically we are using John the Ripper to find our password from the hash. What we do previously, we have just compute our hashes. Now we are doing reverse engineering. So to do so, uh, we have to store our hash in a file. The file name may be anything. For now, here it is target.txt. Then I need to run John the Ripper. So if you run this John the Ripper in single mode, it will take a lot of time. So my suggestion is to use this format, John minus minus format raw MD5 target.txt. Along with that, you need to use what word list you are using. Okay, so let's go on the demonstration part of John the Ripper. Okay, what we do, we just store this hash, copy selected. For example, here I named as target.txt. Okay, when I ls it, I find that target.txt was found. In target.txt, this string was stored. Okay, now what I do next, I just type John. Okay, along with I need a word list. Word list. Okay, user. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Something went wrong. I think so. Not correct one. This is the correct one. So user share. Okay, word list. Okay, this is the path of my word list. I am using rawq.txt as my word list, and this is the whole path of rawq.txt. Then I use target.txt. Along with it, the format. The format was format equals to raw MD5. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, as it will give me the correct password. Okay, everyone got it? Or I have to repeat it? Everyone get the process or I have to repeat? Okay, okay, I am repeating it again. So, okay. Now what we are going, we are just, for example, this is the this is the hash we want to compute. Okay, means what this hash stand for. To do so, we need to store this hash in a file. So I just stored this hash in a file named as, for example, repeat.txt. Okay. So in repeat.txt, this is hash was stored. What next? I need to run John the Ripper tool. Okay. So this is the format. I need to mention a word list along with its path. So this is the path where my rockq.txt word list was stored. Along with that, the word I need to mention here repeat.txt and the format of my hash. Okay. When I just hit enter, it give me hello. Okay. Okay. Similarly, uh, we will do for some another. Okay, for example, now we are using SHA1. So, SHA1. Wait a minute. I'm just checking. Okay, S S SHA 256 sum. This was an another algorithm. So when I click over here, it gives me another hash. Now what I am going to do, I am going to compute this hash. Just copy it again. Here I change the file name along with. First I save the hash, okay, as revision or cyber dot txt. Okay, so the file was cybersec, and in that txt file, this string was stored. Now I need to crack that string. Okay, let me check any doubt. So again, I am using the same version, but here now the format was changed. So to see the format, either you can Google it or find in the John repository. Okay, so to check the format, there are two ways. Okay, I got it's row SHA 256. Yes, okay, I didn't change the file name. Cybersec. Okay, we got the hello. Okay, still any doubt, or you got how to do it? Still anyone to repeat the session? He or she did not get how to do it. Rishika, contact your friend Anupama as he is not answering or responding. Okay. Okay. Okay, done. There is one more simple thing to crack the hash. Okay. So to do so, I just open a browser. Okay, here and just type crack station. Okay. So here I just type crack station. Now, as uh, anyone, okay, just for example, Rishika give me an hash. So I just copy the hash here and say it to crack it. Okay, then it automatically crack and give me the result along with what hash or what type of algorithm Rishika used. Okay, everyone got it? This is the simple one to do so. Everyone got it? Any doubts? Okay. So as we used already used rockU.txt, there are some more word list that John the Ripper stored. You can check over John the Ripper repository. Okay, there are a lot of word list. That's why John the Ripper is too much powerful. Okay, and the word list we are using rockU.txt has 14 million leaked credentials. Okay, if you want to see RockU content, we can do it by using nano user share word list dot uh, RockU dot txt. Okay, let me see. Let me go. So here we have to go to user share. We are not of one paper. Okay, inside one list, you find that there are a lot of word lists. No, name is John first and map rocky.txt. So we are going to open rocky.txt. The window might be there. Okay, as it is too long file, my system is not responding it. Or we can might check over browser also. Rock you word list. So here we got might get the content of RockU. This is the RockU.txt content. These are the password that are stored in the RockU.txt. Okay. Okay. The next now it's how to defense. Okay. Is a password or how to crack the how to make save your password from cracking or stalling. So for doing that, never use weak hashes. Okay, there are a lot of hashing algorithms, so never use uh, weak hashing algorithms. Okay, add salting in your hashing algorithms as what we do. A random string was added to our hash to make it more difficult. That stands for salting. So as we add salt in our food, like in a small amount. Similarly, what we do in the hash, we add some data, random data from the computer, uh, and add it with the hash to make it more difficult to crack. Okay, use multi-factor authentication. That was the defense strategy. Using multi-factor authentication enable if my password was stolen, the user still can't able to access my account. Okay, then browser storage safety check, inspect your local browser, check save passwords, also check cookies, what are the cookies stored in it. Okay, so this is for the this is all about the authentication and password. Any doubts in today's session? What thing? The last slide I have to repeat, Arshjot? Before that, this one. Here I we already taught these things. Just we have overview of that slide and also give demonstration of the rock.txt word list. And it has 14 millions of words. So I'm just showing that words over internet. The demonstration part of cracking the hash. Okay, just I am demonstrating that Rocky.txt, but my Kali Linux machine was not responding. That's why I do that part over browser. Okay, now you can summarize your defense part as use long character passwords to be safe. Never reuse your passwords across different platforms. Use a trusted password manager. If you are using any password manager, use multi-factor authentication if possible. Use modern hashing algorithms along with salting. Okay, and avoid predicting password on names, birthday, and common words. Okay, this is the defense. How to do sorting? Just adding any random string. For example, any random string that I mentioned, we will add or concat this with our original hash, and this will give me a new hash. Okay. Now some questions to wrap up the class. What is one thing you will change about you, your own password habits after today's class? Means what is the password habit that you change or try to change after today's class? So many of you get the stuff related passwords, means how to manage the passwords. So this class is not only for cybersecurity, it's also for your personal password habits to how to make it more stronger. Now, okay, you can't add salt to hash. Some websites or the person who designed the software use that things to do so. Okay. Now the next question: which practical activity in today's class you find most interesting and why? Which practical activity did you find most interesting and why? And what about the scam done by me by doing checking your password over how secure is my website? Okay. Still any doubts? And remember one thing that I mentioned in today's class, that something that is given free to you, then you are not a customer, you are a product for them. Okay. Along with it, cybersecurity is just not just about learning attacks. Um, it's about understanding the system behavior. Okay. So if anyone has any doubts, they can be there. Otherwise, remaining can leave now. As past 2 to 3 class was not I have not provided any further things. From day 3, the new content was on today's class. Okay, one more thing that we want to discuss: why you are not able to attend the class. We need some to do some message like blackmailing you, as many of you not attending the class. Only 2 to 3 persons was there at 6:10. Like Anupama, Jia. So you can tell over here what is the comfortable time for you. Or ma'am, we can do so, take a poll over the group to uh, ask their comfortable timing. Arjot, I also have
Yes, sir, I'll
some.
do that.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll create a poll in the group.
Okay. Along with Arjot, I also have some work to do, as I am still learning new things in cybersecurity. I'm also entertaining some other students. I have also some classes regarding software, so I have to manage that things also. Okay, just a poll was there in your group, and try to figure out your comfortable timing from the given options. Okay. So, still any doubts? Rishika, it may be depend person to person. Okay. Similarly, like Arjot, I like to do 2 or 3 activity during a single time. Okay. And similarly, my friends like to do 1 activity at a single time. Yeah, yeah. It depends person to person. If you have any doubts, you will be stay there. Otherwise, all of you can leave now. Welcome, Arjot. Welcome, Nikhil. Nikhil, you have any doubt or either a network issue?